right here. As we get started, let me take a look at what's happening here. We got the rainfall potentially moving through the forecast here, holding on for this. More of that coming in as we go into the afternoon. It'll be more likely, possibly kind of sliding in. Let's take a quick peek here. You can see as we continue on, most of it starts to track a little bit to the northeast, going towards Madison, with the big bulk of it. Yesterday, most of that was over us, but now it's kind of waned a little bit. So we've gone now from about 3/4 of an inch of rainfall or less to about a 1/2 an inch of rainfall or less for our local region. This will continue on as we go to the 12 o'clock hour. Then we begin to see some likely rainfall going into 2 o'clock. Then we take a break after that, holding on through the evening commute. So the evening commute will be on the drier side. We'll take it into more of that rainfall, trying to coalesce back again. But most of it's going to happen north of I-90, getting into the I-94 area. You see that kind of happening there, bringing potential for showers and maybe a storm or two kind of popping up from time to time. That could be a possible one getting towards between Eau Claire as well as in Ladysmith. Then we see as we go right through it, we've got some more coming back down to the south. Eventually it gets over to areas right by Winona. Then it kind of picks up a little bit going to Black River Falls, and then kind of spreads down south with La Crosse, maybe picking up a little light rainfall there, but we should be done by then. Holding on as we go right into what we're expecting here, as I mentioned before, about a 1/2 an inch or less in our forecast, but we get down to about a 1/4 of an inch. So we're going to get some rainfall to stay on the ground for us. We'll hold on to this though as we go into the next several hours here. We'll hold on to the rainfall coming back in the evening, as I mentioned, after that quick break for your evening commute. So the tail end of your commute may still be a bit wet, so please be careful for that. Plan for that, and then we'll see that continue all the way into the midnight hour and beyond. You get into Eau Claire, and that's going to stick with us and continue on all the way into the forecast, picking up to about a 60% chance again to a 70% chance. So that could usher in maybe a thunderstorm or two if possible, but most of that is on the lighter side. We'll hold on to highs for today. You're looking at least 59 or so, holding on to about, say, 61, 62 degrees for La Crosse and Eau Claire. Friday, temperatures 54 degrees for Eau Claire, 53 in Trempealeau. You get down to La Crosse, you're looking at 57 degrees. And as we finish out, you've got warmer air coming after that, coming in for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, chugging along, getting a little bit stronger as we go right into Tuesday, which is the warmest day of the week thus far. It's a 77-degree temperature, holding on to at least the possibility of it kind of waning just a tad bit going into it. That's a look at the rainfall for right now, and then carrying over to how this all shapes up over the next few days. We're going to hold on to the potential for at least 60s, 50s. We cool it down a little bit and then take it back up to the 60s. Above seasonal average temperatures will be concerning, and then of course we'll see those temperatures warming up to 75 degrees. Yikes, I love the 70s. We'll see 77 for Tuesday, as I mentioned, of course, and then we'll see that kind of wane back down again, but still very, very nice with a whole lot of sunshine.